Barrow says it right. Knowledge is the key to success, and we want to give you a pathway to success with our next guests. So we welcome to the Now Morning Show Mr. Leslie Brusco, the Manager for Corporate Training and Partnerships, as well as Sarika Munian Makoon, the Manager of Student Services at the UWI ROYTEC, joining us this morning. Good morning, gentlemen and lady, and welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you for coming in, because as we were talking about pre-indicating exam times, those CSEC and CAPE students definitely could use the information that you're sharing this morning. So Leslie, I'll start with you, because I am familiar with UWI ROYTEC, but the average student may be looking for another pathway, if you will. So tell us about the types of programs available.
All right. So at UWI ROYTEC, we actually have quite a few different programs available for CSEC and CAPE graduates. We do have business programs. We also have technology programs. We also have education programs, as well as real estate programs, and also entrepreneurship.
You piqued my interest with real estate, because that would be relatively new, wouldn't it?
No, we actually have had real estate programs going on for quite some time, as well as we also recently have S-Team Estate Management, who we have a relationship with, where persons can actually get practical experience in real estate as well.
All right. Now, my next question is going to be age or criteria for these persons, because I'm saying CSEC and CAPE students, but do we have any sort of specifics we should pay attention to?
Yes, of course. CSEC and CAPE students, in order to get into the program, you must have a minimum of 5 CXC passes. So once you have that, you can get into the program. Of course, if you're 18 years and over, you'll be much more suitable to get into that particular program as well. Real estate is a field where you go out, you experience the real estate and also sell real estate. So yes, so
taking notes. I'm still into the age group, so that's good.
Sure.
And in terms of the career fair and advising part of things, because with such a broad range, you definitely have to strategize a little bit. So if we were to jump across to you, Sarika, tell me a little bit of some of the career paths for students who graduate from the programs themselves, since there's so many.
Yes, there definitely are. And based on what our offerings are, what we've done is we've had a series of different workshops that we have recorded over the past. So this year we changed it up a bit, and we have career conversations, so that we engage our alumni to share their journey with our students, so that they could have a better understanding of what to expect going out into the world of work, and knowing how to navigate what they've learned in our programs to the real world application, right, which is important for our graduates. And so, you could get entry-level programs, entry-level jobs into the workplace, and we have those who have the experience and would have just retooled and got the training from us and were able to advance in their careers. So they move on to supervisory and managerial levels in the field of business management, IT, and now with the advent of more technology bursting out there, we have like coders, we have web developers, and web analysts, data analysts, those things that are very important. And for teacher education, people get into curriculum, they know how to not just be teachers or administrators, but, understanding how to deliver. So they are able to, give that kind of support and be able to pivot in their career path.
I can see this working to enrich everybody's experience, because there's nothing like peer endorsement. Somebody who's been in it to tell you about it sounds great. But this being the second one of its sort, the pathway to success, that is, the career fair rather, as well, has there been any sort of significant change in terms of numbers or participation that you've noted?
Well, actually, yes. This is not our second one. The pathway is the second, but career advisement has been with us for quite a number of years, even prior to COVID. So what we've seen is an uptake in the number of companies coming to us at the career fair. We have a lot more recruitment companies, and they actually do mock interviews on site at our event, which is on July 10th, which is next week, Wednesday. And it's held at our North Campus. Our South students are able to come down as well and, be in part of that mock interview process. And they are able to sometimes on the spot get a fixed interview with the company if they so like, that kind of navigation is happening on that day.
Beautiful stuff. So then, Leslie, tell me a little bit as to, in terms of UWI ROYTEC being one of the few higher learning institutions in Port of Spain. Can we provide some details on upcoming community engagement initiatives, particularly because you mentioned the south side coming up to the north? Tell me what else we can mark our calendars for.
Sure. So let me tell you a little more about the Pathway to Success program. All right. So we actually in the second year of that program. That program would have started in 2023 last year, and it would have came out as a result of UWI ROYTEC recognizing that persons coming out of CSEC and also CAPE, that sometimes they struggle in terms of their next steps. And so we decided to provide the Pathway to Success forum to assist persons in making that particular next step. And, over a 4-week period, persons will be exposed to areas such as marketing, entrepreneurship, human resource management, finances, and also technology studies. And so, with that program, they actually get to interact with lecturers, experts in the field. All right. Last year we would have had 145 persons. We actually expanded it in 2024 to 180 participants. We didn't put out a single ad for the program, and the program is almost filled. Just a couple more spots remaining for that particular program. We just sent it out to secondary school heads. All right. So the program is absolutely free to the public, and it couldn't have been done, of course, without our sponsors, Magic Mist, Western United Credit Union, the Massive Foundation, the National Lottery Control Board, and we are so happy to have these persons on board. And of course, these persons are in for an amazing experience. The program is free, and yesterday we actually had Restaurant Holdings coming on, that is Burger King and Little Caesars, to help us out with meals as well. Yes,
nice.
So it's an amazing program. Yes, and definitely persons can look forward to that particular program for 2025 as well.
I like that you speak in the future already,
we talk in
and
the
you
future
definitely
already.
have to plan
Correct.
ahead.
Yes.
The numbers that you're talking about would require some serious planning.
Correct.
And so, as far as you're saying, a few more spots being open, and they're going out to the schools or directly.
Yes.
There will not be an advert to look out for. We just need to mark our calendars and jump into the schools.
Yes, and that program actually starts on July the 15th. Yeah, and we're going to be having 2 cohorts at our North Campus from Monday to Friday, 45 persons per week, and then we go down to our South Campus, where we'll be having, of course, having persons from the South area being part of that particular program.
Covered from head to toe, so to speak.
Yes.
It makes sense. Now, I know you're going to get many more calls about that, because if we're still just limited to North and South, East and West are going to call you. But for the most part, I think that we've covered all the bases, that persons have a clear idea of the support that is given to the students, both CSEC and CAPE coming out of it, prepping them for the world of work, giving them real-world applications and expertise. But Leslie, is there anything else you think you want to leave the people with just before we wrap things up?
Of course, we are actually now accepting applications for our September intake. All right. UWI ROYTEC is an institution that we are well known for our applied approach to teaching and learning. All right. And also we are actually accredited by the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago for the maximum period of 7 years. So we are a quality institution. You want to, head there, you want to apply, check out what we have to offer on our social media, our website, and you want to get, on board with a particular program for our September 2024 intake.
Well, I think we're ready to go there. September is going to come in the blink of an eye, and even before that, you're getting people ready with a pathway to success. Yes. The experience of a 1-week hands-on practical insight into your career path, brought to you by the UWI ROYTEC, making sure that they cover both North and South, coming to a campus that you do not want to miss. If you haven't gotten in just yet, you still have the chance to call through your schools at least, as a few more spots are available. But come the 15th of July to the 9th of August in 2025 will probably be next best option. Correct. Thank you to you both for joining us this morning to give us that insight. Again, we were joined this morning by Leslie Brusco, the Manager of Corporate Training and Partnerships, and Ms. Sirika Munian, or rather that should be Mrs. Sirika Munian Makoon, the Manager of Student Services at the UWI ROYTEC, as they give us some more insight. Sorry, to me too. That also means that it's time for us to take a break, but you guys come back to add more to your calendar here on the Now Morning Show.